Taylor Dickin will be in for the Edinburgh Capitals draw, and he loses out. It comes up the right wing, Scarcella across, shoots, it hits the side netting, but it comes out in front, and the Manchester Storm through Matt Siska take a 1-0 lead. Dickin back to Gerling, Gerling to Bigos, returns a pass to Gerling. Gerling with some speed down the left wall, back to Milan, Milan shoots, and a good save by Kalemba. A scramble in front after another save by Kalemba. And despite numerous chances, the Edinburgh Capitals just can't get it over the line. The change and a good pass up to Gerling, Gerling to Milan, Milan toe drag, shoots, a good save by Kalemba with the shoulder as Garrett Milan puts on the skills. And that's what Garrett Milan brings. He's one we were talking about, not the biggest of guys, but he's certainly got his feet under him and some good hands.
He's shifty. That was a really nice toe drag right there. Hot goalie right now, hot goalie.
Gerling to Bigos, Bigos to Lukasevic, Lukasevic back to Bigos, another drive, a goal from the blue line from Kyle Bigos on the first power play. That one's a howitzer.
That's a big man with a big shot right there, holy cow. Posting in, I don't think he had a chance, eh?
The ball's like a tennis racket just now here. There's like a tennis ball at the minute. But, yeah, oh, this could be a chance. Yeah, what a soft goal, really. We really, yeah, we absolutely got lost. As you say, the four guys were running about. And it's 4-on-4. It's not even like it was 5-on-4. That's a big loss. That's a really, really bad goal.
And it's still the Storm in possession. Up to Burgess. Burgess with a shot, tipped in front, and that one goes behind. Carson Chubak with a bit of luck. The Manchester Storm lead by 3-1. And the Capitals trying to come away with it, but just not on the stick of Garrett Milan. 7:15 to go. The Storm leading by 3-1. And a bad pass out in front. A good save by Chubak, and a huge chance by the Manchester Storm. The Capitals get lucky once again. Centre pass to Gerling, Gerling trying to find Lukasevic, and nothing coming. Salazar out in front, big shot, and a bigger save by Carson Chubak. Lukasevic still has possession. Now he comes out. Patton loses a stick, out to Dickin, Dickin with time and space, comes back to Lukasevic, Lukasevic back to Dickin, Dickin just couldn't get the angle on his stick to tip that one in front. Didio Met will come in, and a skirmish behind the nets, and things are kicking off here. Kolesnikov's and Swindlehurst at the back, but there's two guys on the ice. And the punch is still coming in from Devin Didiomet on Boyd. And that one, Brandon, didn't look like much. It's just, oh, they're still going on up against the boards as Callum Boyd and Devin Didiomet is skating towards the penalty box. And I really have no idea where to bring the camera, to be honest, because there's still things going on. King pulling Patton away, and it's Folks up against someone on the ice. Taylor Dickin, not known for his physical play. And the skirmish behind the net is just heats things up here. There has been a few bits of history, obviously down in Manchester at the start of the season. But there could be all five guys sitting in the penalty box. Patton trying to get it deep into the Capitals' end, but the Capitals will turn on the wheels and come up through. Lukasiewicz out in front and just couldn't get it to the back door to, there it was, RJ Berra. We're joined by Brandon Thompson. Brandon, we've not caught up with you on Caps TV yet this season, or Caps Radio, so we just thought we'd take this opportunity just to talk to you about how you're enjoying Edinburgh over the last few weeks.
Well, it's been the time of my life, you know. What's there to complain about? Coming here, playing pro hockey, and being in one of the beautiful cities in the world, I'm having a great time.
You talk about one of the best cities in the world. Is that something that you're really enjoying? Getting downtown a lot and enjoying the sights and sounds of Edinburgh?
I try and get down into the city as much as possible. During the day it's gorgeous. I've never experienced kind of architecture like they have here, because where I'm from in Vancouver is very modern and, you know, big sky rises. So seeing this is just something new and so exciting for me.
Weather-wise, much the same as back home?
Pretty similar. Like, they have a Nando's chicken, which I enjoy. That's really big back in Vancouver. So when I saw that, I'm not that far from home at all.
And unfortunately, you are up here because of an upper body injury. Tell us more, well, maybe not everything about that. Don't tell us exactly what it is. We don't want people targeting you, but is it something that you're going to be back in the next weekend?
Hopefully, it should be back next Sunday. That's the goal right now. We're going to take it slow early parts of this coming week, and if everything goes as planned, I'll be back in the lineup for Sunday night.
It's something that the deal happened quite quickly, I believe, to get you over here. Something that obviously we know the contacts between Garrett Milan, Trevor Gerling. How did it come about that you managed to come to Edinburgh?
Well, Trevor Gerling was actually talking to me at the start of the year about potentially coming here, and then the spot that maybe I would have came and played in closed up to another player, and so things just kind of fell apart, I guess you could say, and I wasn't even really looking to play, but I was staying in shape and I was skating, and I was actually at the airport in Chicago waiting to get on my plane and go back to Rochester, New York, and he Facebook messaged me and says, would you come play? It happened within, I'd say, a couple hours, and I had signed the contract and flight was booked, and I was here 3 days later.
You say obviously back in Rochester you were training with your old college team, NCAA, staying fit, ready to take this opportunity.
Absolutely. I was actually helping coach, so I was sort of staying fit. I mean, my first 2 games here were kind of a nightmare conditioning-wise, but ever since now, I think I found my stride, and I feel really comfortable out there.
Kept in the zone from the Manchester Storm, and Siska once again picks it up, but takes a shot from Kyle Flemington, and Flemington will go for 2 minutes for cross-checking, by a good save by Carson Chubak. Siska, drive, shot goes in. It looked like it came off the skate and kicked in by Omar Pasha, but the goal is going to be given, and the Storm go 4-1 ahead. Boyd. Too many men. It will be called, and here we go. Burzic drops the gloves on an unsuspecting player, and here we go. This is going to be a huge power play for the Edinburgh Capitals, because not only have they got too many men on the ice, but Burzic still throwing punches, even on the ice. I didn't quite see what happened, but there is a skirmish once again in the Manchester Storm end. Bigos trying to have words with Burzic. Bigos still trying to get at Burzic as Devin Diriomet comes across, and he's going to have to be taken away from the bench. Kyle Bigos jumps the bench. He is going to head towards the dressing room. Kyle Bigos thrown from the game. Milan still in possession. It's as if he's got glue on that stick. He just keeps possession, comes back to Flemington, and another butterfly save by Zane Kalemba, but when you look at Garrett Milan, as again more scuffles in front of the net. Garrett Milan just seems to have some kind of glue on that stick there. He's just keeping on it. More punches coming in front of the nets, and we'll have to see what Toby Craig calls. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players on this ice at this moment in time, and this could get ugly because it's just chirps at this moment in time. But with that many players on the ice, it could get ugly.
I don't even know where everyone came from here. I think they got it under control. It looks like.
It looks like no calls will be made. It's going to come outside the zone. So the face-off just outside the zone. One, and here we go. Lukasevic and Patton. I'll dance. Patton with the rights. Both players tied up and trying to break free. Lukasevic manages to get the left hand free, but Patton get the takedown. And Brandon, you saw that one coming off the face-off. The two of them just having a wee talk to each other. And it started, but I think that was all to do with the skirmish just a few minutes ago.
I think so. I guess it's better it happened after that puck drop there when there's the right amount of people on the ice.
Up against the wall, under pressure. Held up against the boards. It's digging up there. Beatson and Didiometi are together. Beatson and Didiometi. That would be an interesting one. An American tough guy, a North American tough guy against Edinburgh's own David Beatson. I would love to see that one, and I think I would put everything. Oh, Beatson takes a side punch from Didiometi. Now, David Beatson. David Beatson was heading towards the bench for a line change. I think if Didiometi had stayed on the ice, David Beatson would have stayed there too. But nothing's coming. Beatson is staying on there. Yeah, I think I would have put whatever I had in my wall on David Beatson there.
Yeah, I don't know if Didiometi knows what he's getting himself into there, so.
He doesn't quite know the reputation of the beast. Paul Swindlehurst with the man of the match for the Manchester Storm. Brandon, we spoke during the game about him coming into the Manchester Storm the last couple of weeks. He's played his second game here tonight, and a big performance from him tonight.
Yeah, we talked about him earlier. He looked good, and being a Brit too, that's all the more exciting for him. It's a good pickup for Manchester. He stood out to me right from the start here, so.
Garrett Milan picking up the man of the match tonight for the Edinburgh Capitals. A guy that we said that the puck seems to stick to his stick all night, creating chances. And since he's came in, looking a smart player.
He's one they must try and keep for next season. I would hope they can keep him. He is a smart little guy. He's low, he's good, and he's a great stick handler. That's something they've got to get him signed up fairly quickly for next season.
A one-game weekend here at Murrayfield this weekend. A one-game weekend next week against the Fife Flyers at home here next Sunday night. Have you been told about the Fife Flyers yet, Brandon?
Well, I played them twice at home, and yeah, there's a little bit of hatred, I think, between the two organizations. So hopefully I'm back, and I'm pretty excited for that game. I just want to say a quick hello back to Trevor Gerling's beautiful girlfriend back in Connecticut. He asked me to do this, so hi, Julie.
Well, we appreciate everyone that's watching, including family and friends of the players. Thanks very much for watching.